Goodness, so many fun things happening out there,
So
Suzanne.
exciting.
And I love the red coat and the red carpet because it is Go Red Friday.
Thank you.
Yes, beautiful. It's all about women's heart health this morning, but the campaign does not stop there. The entire month of February, health leaders are focusing on heart disease and women.
Here to talk about this very important issue is Betsy Hart. She is the CEO of Dignity Health Northridge and chair of the Go Red for Women movement in Los Angeles. And Cindy Mafu is here to share her story of survival with us. Thank you both so much for being here. Beautiful in your red. So Betsy, let's start with you and tell us why National Wear Red Day is important. We're all getting into the spirit of it.
Yep.
It's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, and everyone looks fantastic. It is not just a fashion statement today. What we're really doing is a call to action and trying to create the awareness we need to have around the #1 killer in the United States for men and women. So Go Red is about getting everybody on board with that awareness, educating our communities, our families, and our friends, and calling attention to this really important issue.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things people think it'll never happen to me, and then it impacts almost every family. You know, when you look at heart disease, whether it's high blood pressure or other cardiovascular issues. But Cindy, I want to get to you because tell us your story. You're really a survivor, and I think you're somebody looking at you. It can happen to anyone at any age.
Yeah, it happened to me at 37.
37.
I was one of those people who said it would never happen to me. And I was just doing my regular Saturday cleaning when it happened, when I started experiencing sweating and it was not hot. And I felt like, what is happening? Why am I sweating this much? I went and washed my face, carried on mopping. It happened again. I'm like, no, this is not normal. Wash my face. Second time, and when I tried the third time to get up from washing my face, I just felt this crushing pain on my chest.
Oh.
And it took me aback, and I called for my husband. I said, hey, this is happening. Can you help me out of the battle? Because at the time I couldn't even figure out what was happening. And he took me to the room. And I said, okay, let me just lean against the wall and see if this subsides.
I think what you're saying is so important because women specifically ignore all of those symptoms. Especially women go, oh, I think in our minds we think, oh, this is a men's health issue. This isn't a women's health issue. And as you said, the sweating is a symptom of this, but that a lot of people just push off.
Yeah. I mean, if my husband wasn't there, I probably would not even have gone to the hospital because I said, oh, let me just see if it goes down. Let me just see if it feels better. He's like, when he heard my symptoms, he called 911.
Oh, good for him.
And he said, no, I'm calling them. And they came, the EMTs, they did a EKG and said, it looks normal, I'm fine. I'm probably just having a panic attack.
Oh my goodness.
And you can either follow up with your doctor or we can take you in, but you know, this is a panic attack.
Well, thankfully your husband was there to call 911. Betsy, tell us why. This is a very common thing where these incidents are misdiagnosed as panic attacks, as stress.
Yeah, so women present sometimes differently than men. I mean, the classic sign is the chest pain, but sometimes, you know, it's the sweating or shortness of breath or upper back pain. I also think, you know, with women especially, we don't think it's our disease, and it absolutely is. 45% of women over the age of 20 have some form of cardiac disease.
Wow.
And that's significant, and you're a young woman. So, I mean, I think calling attention to that and awareness is really, really important. And also knowing that our signs and symptoms may be different than men's. American Heart Association is really working towards dedicating resources for research specific to women, because that's not as explored as it is with men.
It is definitely a reality check. When we hear your story and we see what you look like and how young you are, it makes you think.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So thank you both so much for being here. It really, raising awareness is one of the biggest components of this. So thank you both. And if you want more information on Heart Month, just go to Go Red for Women campaign and check out our website, kcalnews.com.